Alright, so the lug nuts are finally here, and the wheels have been here for a while actually, but finally here. The Advanti Storm S1s in 15 by 7, 15 inches by 7 inches, and I got 195/50 15s on there. And yeah, originally I was wanting to go to the 225s, 225/45 15s on 15 by 9 inch wheels, but yeah, again, let's see how this works out. I'll learn how to drive with these 195s, and then I'll probably go up in about a year or two. So okay, and yeah, you can tell that the spring is cracked and it's leaking a little bit. I think, I don't know if you can see that, but it's leaking. Okay, so yeah, finally done. Looks really good. The only thing was yeah, this tire was impossible to break loose, the old wheels. It must have been probably literally about 8 years since this was last taken off. So yeah, I guess that's what happens. That took about probably 40 minutes. Otherwise everything went just, yeah, pretty smooth. So looks good. And yeah, 195s don't look too narrow actually. So we'll see how that goes, and then maybe later on I could have some 225s. Alright, so today we're gonna put in these Yonaka race coilovers. Yeah, I'll kind of go over why I've chosen this, but today we'll put it in. Raise the car up, get the wheel out, and just loosen those 2 bolts and loosen the 2 bolts behind this thing. Yeah, you can, I don't know, you can see it, can't really see it, but yeah, loosen that. Same thing as this, just on the other side, and loosen a few bolts down there, and then it should be all good to go. Okay, let's do this. BB blaster, put onto the bolt here, and the end link bolt there as well, so hopefully it comes up pretty easily. Let's see. But yeah, you can definitely tell the springs have broken. Yeah, so yeah, we'll replace all of it today. Alrighty, so all the nuts are out. The 2 over here, and the 2, I don't know if you can see, but yeah, it's out of here, and obviously it's out of the sway bar end link. So now it should come out pretty easily, I hope. So this is a comparison. The old one is much longer than the new one going in, and yeah, I think this is kind of that extra compression travel there, but yeah, we'll have to make this one this is like probably 2 inches or something like that lower, and I don't want it that low, so we'll probably have to lower this or lengthen this a little bit. So gonna be doing the diff fluid change. Already loosened all of the fill and the drain bolt, so let it drain. Oh, it actually looks pretty good.
Not bad.
Yeah, the color is actually much better than I expected it to be. I mean, the car's not been driven that long, so but yeah, now let it drain for a bit until we're gonna put in the new fluid, the 75 W90. Yeah, use this kind of a pump system here. and then just put it in. Looks like it's already done. It's already draining. Okay, so put the fill bolt. We don't want it to overfill either, but it's almost right. So it's the next day. We're gonna work on the fronts today. But yeah, the rears hasn't dropped too much. I think I measured it to be about an inch lower. But yeah, no, it's definitely still gapable. But yeah, no, it's decreased for sure. Basically, you take off this bolt here and the end link bolt. I've already sprayed it with the PB blaster, but could always use more. Yep, so yeah, we took all the bolts out now. But yeah, this must have been worked on by someone else before. Because yeah, the bolt was facing this way, so obviously when it came out it would hit the tie rod here. So we had to take off the upper sway bar end link as well to kind of make that work. So everything's out, and yeah, we even removed the nuts over here. So yeah, we're gonna try to just remove it without removing the upper control arm. I think it's possible, but yeah, let's see how it goes. So it wasn't coming out, so there is a method of taking the upper wishbone out. Gives you a little bit more play, and we didn't want to take all of the cover off and all of that thing off. And because this is a 30-year-old stuff, 30-year-old shock and springs and everything, we weren't gonna use it anyway. This was going to the eco station or the garbage anyway, so we just cut the springs, and with the springs cut, the shock just comes down and stays down, and we can pull it out. Yeah, obviously if you want to use this or sell this, then obviously you can't do it this way, but if you're gonna throw these out, this is probably the answer. We chose destruction instead. Okay, so this side here, yeah, we took the nut off of this one here on the other side, but yeah, it's all rusted, and that was the case for the other side too. So we're gonna make this easier by just cutting all this. Loosens the tension, comes down, there's a lot of play, makes this easier to come out, makes this easier to come out, and then the end links should be easier too that way. So okay, let's go. Yeah, I should say that I don't recommend doing it this way. So this one is from the other side there, but basically this bolt was rusted onto this thing here on the shock, so it wouldn't come out. Even when the nut had kind of come off, the bolts just wouldn't come off. So in the end, what we ended up doing was, there it is, we cut this thing off, as you can see, and yeah, see how fused in together this is. No way that was coming out. So yeah, basically we cut this off and we cut off the bolt, and now I bought some new bolts to put in, same spec. Yeah, grade 8.8, so I'm confident that this won't break, or hopefully not. But yeah, we'll now put in the new shocks, the new coilovers with these bolts. And yeah, I mean, I set them up, I guess, an arbitrary height, because we don't have a baseline of the stock shock height. So yeah, we'll put it in. If I need to adjust it more, I'll adjust it more. So yeah, let's put this in now. Much easier going in because you basically press on that and yeah. Yeah, you just put the new one in. New one goes in and put in the washer. Okay, now you just put on the upper bolts. All right, so yeah, coilovers are in. Yeah, we'll see how low it gets. Let's see. Okay, it's in there, and yeah, it's a little bit lower. Not too big of a difference, but it used to fit like 4 fingers, but now 2. So basically lowered it by an inch or so. Still about a little bit over 12 inches from up to the fender, but it's now the same for both. So yeah, gotta take it for a little test drive and see how it feels.